Zookeepers of Reddit, what's the most human-like behavior you've seen in an animal? Polar bears are smart as F. They will purposely try to deceive you, and even mock you. You always work protected contact with polar bears, fencing barriers between you and them. There is usually a small gap running along the bottom which is large enough for a bear to get the front part of their paw through, so you never stand up close to the stainless steel fencing. The fence is usually some kind of 2x2 hole that you can pass food through, and there are food chutes too. One time I decided to have a play session with one of the bears. I took bucket lids, which are small enough to slide under the gap I mentioned earlier, and smeared them with peanut butter, honey, and other treats. Then I got on the ground in front of the pen and was zipping the lid back and forth on the ground, just out of reach. The bear was bouncing along and having fun, and finally when I faked him out and he pounced left, I shot the lid under the cage to the right, air hockey style. He went bounding after it, ate the treats, and came back with it in his mouth. This is the mocking part. He sat down in front of me with the lid still in his mouth and just looked at me for a few seconds. Then he dropped the lid to the floor, put a paw on it, and proceeded to zing it back and forth just out of my reach like I did to him. Bears 1, Keepers 0. One bear I worked with was very sneaky and would try to trick new people. They love it when you act startled, so if you're a jumpy person you might as well paint a giant target on your forehead, because they will try to act like they're not paying attention to you, and then Randy Orton style, out of nowhere, leap up and hit the bars at full height and make freak out. So back when I was new to this bear, I accidentally dropped a fish on my side of the bars. Your instinct is to pick it up, but that is exactly what you should not do because that puts you too close to the cage. He tried to stick his paw under and get it, but couldn't quite get it. He tried and tried, made sad puppy sounds, etc., but I ignored the fish on the ground, finished our session, and walked away. After I got a few paces away I looked back just in time to see him stick his paw under the bars, fully engulf the fish no problem, and pull it back under and eat it.